Welcome back, guys. It's me, the green coated olive, and today I'm going to be talking about how Mirio Togata could work in All's Justice. So, basically, let's get started. He's going to be the exact same. His basic stuff will be the exact same as the last game. The same 4-hit basic combo, same 3-hit air combo, same 2-kick tilt, and upper hit thingy he does in the air. And just the record, the reason I think everything will be the same is because one, unless they want to like just change stuff for reasons, he doesn't really get anything else new in the story aspect. Like he, obviously, all that stuff happens after this, and after the she hate. After the overhaul arc happens, he obviously loses his quirk, and then eventually throughout the story you see what happens. But if they just keep him the same as he was then, they wouldn't really do anything new. And later on, he doesn't really do anything new, even when he, spoiler alert, gets it back. So that's why I think it would just stay the same. And then, same quirk 1, where he can go invincible and cannot get hit by stuff a little bit, and then he does his fast punch. And then his tilt quirk 1, which is where he goes on the where he goes on the ground and then launches back up to hit you. And then the same quirk 2, which is that weird like 3-hit combo that doesn't really mean anything. And then his tilt quirk 2, which is his like unblockable grab thing. And then his block attack / unblockable attack is his just like arm stab. I don't really know what you could say for that. He like sticks his arm out and kind of just stabs you in the chest with it. And then the same alt 1 where he just goes on the ground and hits you and goes back and hits you and stuff. And then his alt 2 could be a little different. It could be a mix of what he had last time and then a mix of his just like speed on the ground stuff, because he really didn't even use his quirk at all during the alt 2. So it could just end with him going on the ground and then hitting you with something cool like that. And then here's where it gets to the interesting part, his actual new stuff, his Mirio Rising mode. And I think this one could be very interesting than the others, because it could be actually where he loses his quirk. He could be quirkless, and it's basically his like hurt mode that he had in the overhaul when he gets shot with the bullet. And he would have like, he couldn't be able to use his quirk now, but he would be much more of a defensive character rather than his rushdown form. He still has his quirk 1, but he can't go invincible mode anymore. It's just a normal attack where he like thrusts at you with his arm. And then his new tilt quirk 2, because obviously he can't permanate anymore, he throws his like torn cape he has around you and then like yanks it and throws you into the air. And then his new tilt quirk 2 is a reference to something he does at the end. It's called Peach. He basically has a move, kind of like Night Eye's Foresight / a counter move, where he flashes his Peach, and if someone hits him while he does that, then he will turn around and punch them in the face, which will start a combo. And then a new alt 2, it's called Phantom Menace. I didn't realize that. It's probably a reference to Star Wars, obviously, but that's just where he goes into a room and basically bounces everywhere and can hit them a bunch of times. Oh, I don't really know how that would be an alt 2 in his mode where he can't use his quirk. I just realized that. Maybe he does the one thing where he just like dodges a bunch and then, I don't know, just like, I really don't know what could be his alt then. Especially because you might not be able to use them if you don't have his quirk. They'd have to design new alts for that. It could be cool though. Hopefully you liked my concept for what Mirio could be like in All's Justice. See you guys next time. Bye.